I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you a question based on differentiability of functions. We have taken trigonometric functions now, and this question is again from IIT JEE previous test paper. The question here is, explain if f of x is differentiable at x equals to 0. If differentiable, find the derivative of the function, right? So we are given the function as absolute value of x times sine of, within brackets, absolute values of x cubed minus x. Now it has four options. If it is differentiable, then the limit, then the value could be 1 minus 1, 0. And if it does not exist, then that means it is not differentiable, right? So you can always pause the video, answer the question, and look into my suggestions. Now when we talk about differentiability, and this time it is at x equals to 0, then what do we mean? Let's try to understand the concept first. So we are approaching 0 from left side and from the right side, correct? So we could take a point which is like 0 minus h, or let's say minus h, and 0 plus h. When I say 0 plus h, it means plus h, correct? This is 0 minus h, correct? So we have to check the limits from both the sides, and if they are same, then the function is differentiable. If not, then the function is not differentiable. So we'll find the limit of this function as x approaches 0 from the left side, correct? So in that case, as x approaches 0 from the left side, which is minus of f of x. So we could write this as the limit when h approaches 0, but we'll take minus h, right? So we'll take absolute value of minus h times sine of, within brackets, minus h cubed minus of minus h, absolute value, correct? So this is absolute value. So that's what we have, minus f of 0. So if I do 0 here, then absolute value will be 0, which is equal to 0 divided by h. Well, let me explain this formula. It's better actually to explain. So what we are trying to find the limit h approaches 0 for the function. So we are saying f of a plus h minus f of a over h, correct? That's the difference quotient formula you're using. Here a equals to 0, perfect. So we are trying from both the sides, left side and right side. For the given function, what is f of 0? So if I write 0 here, what is f of 0? So 0 absolute value gives me 0, right? So 0 times anything is 0. Sine 0 is also 0, so it just gives me 0. So that is this 0. F of a, right? This is what it is. And here I substitute h. Since we are approaching from the left side, I am substituting minus h. Does it make sense to you? This will also be minus because we'll do 0 minus h minus 0. So we get minus h, correct? So at this point, we are substituting 0 minus h. So we get minus h here. Now clearly, this could be written as limit h approaches 0. So when we are saying this, we are actually approaching 0 from the left side. Let me write minus here to be very precise. So absolute value is always positive. And here we get sine of, so we could write this. This is h cubed. Minus minus becomes plus h absolute value. Correct? So when you open this, this is minus h cubed, right? This is minus h cubed and absolute value of that. I mean, absolute value and then this bracket close. Over minus h, correct? Now, h and h cancel. So we get the negative value of, so we get negative limit h approaches 0 from the negative side. Now if I substitute 0 here, I get sine 0. Is it okay? Sine 0, which is 0. So we get 0 as our answer. Perfect. So the limit from the left side is 0. Similarly, if I do from the right side, what do I get? Let's redo it. So we have limit x approaches 0 from the right side for the function. I could write this as limit h approaches 0 from the right side, absolute value of x, which is in this case h, correct? Times sine of absolute value of h cube minus h absolute value minus 0 over h. Now this cancels, so we get limit h approaches 0. This is absolute value is also h, so we get sine of absolute value of h cube minus h, which is 0. So both the limits exist. So we see that the limit for x approaching 0 from the left side for the function is same as the limit as x approaches 0 from the right side for the given function, and both are equal to 0. So the answer is C for us. So it is differentiable at as x approaches 0. So the first part is it is differentiable. Yes, it is, and the value is 0. Right? So that is how you could do it. So I hope the steps are clear. Feel free to write your comments, share your views. Thanks for watching.